Queens, the show where we get into all of our favorite rich bitch shenanigans. I am your host, Nate Clark, along with my co host, Shanna B.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good at you.
I'm good. I'm trying to get my screen to get bigger.
Oh, what's happening?
I don't know. It's like we all smushed on the side
Is
and
it
all this other
just
stuff.
I don't know how to do that. We all squished on one side for me, and if I touch something, I feel like somebody gonna disappear.
Well, let's just not, let me not touch something. We don't want to disappear.
No, we don't want to disappear. Yeah, I don't even know how to make it bigger. All right.
But
Anyway,
anyway, so what's been going on?
you know the usual work, work, work. What's going on with you?
Right.
Like that's what Rihanna said.
That's what she said, honey. Well, I just want everybody to know that in a couple of weeks, this background's going to look very different because as of today, we signed a new lease and got our keys, and we are moving on up like the Jeffersons, honey. We're going to a new apartment.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait to come visit.
I can't wait to have you. I can't wait for
Yes.
us to record live since
Now
I'm going to
that
be a
would
little
be
closer to you.
fun. That would be
Yes.
so much fun.
Well, not live, but like in person with
In
each other,
person,
not
together,
virtual.
together. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. I definitely look forward to that.
me too.
You
How
gonna be
long would you just
sister?
being a friend and being over for social?
Okay, Nate. Thank you. I mean, I've come over before for just social.
I said along with that, like that's not the only reason I would
Oh,
have
okay.
you
I
over.
say,
I would
hey, you just gonna have me over for that? Not nothing else.
no, I said along with having you over for just
Okay.
social calls.
Thank you so much for the clarification. My
Every
bad.
time I try to be nice, you always think I'm coming for you.
No, I don't.
You did that last time. You did that last season when you came back from vacation. I said welcome back, and you had an issue with that because you should have been welcome back to the both of us.
Okay, maybe you're right just a little bit. Just a little bit. But yes.
Oh my gosh. Anywho,
Let's get into it, okay?
okay, you got any hot tea?
I do not have any tea that I remember this week, but do you have anything?
Well,
Oh, here we
I
go.
don't know if yes, I do actually. Okay,
What
let me just get into it. Let me just warm it up, and then we'll get into the hot tea last.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
So, you do know something about Monique Samuels, an interview that she did
Yes,
recently.
yes, yes, I do. I did not get to
Mm-hmm.
take a deep dive into the interview, but I didn't even know she was on Love and Marriage DC. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
I was so upset I didn't know. But yeah, it was some stuff happening, and she is not
Yeah,
happy.
she was on season one. The show was actually built around her. Um, she left after the first season because she was dissatisfied at how she was being portrayed. And she basically, in this interview, said that Carlos King used the black card to persuade her into doing the show, and then the show ended up being not what she expected. She alleged that they kept showing her reaction to things, but not things that caused her reaction. And I just, I don't know. Maybe she just don't need to do TV period anymore on
Yeah.
anything because it seems like she has an issue with feeling like she's not being portrayed accurately. But when I watched Love and Marriage DC season one, I didn't see her in a negative light at all,
Uh-huh.
honestly. So I just think she just has this issue where if she's not being painted in this perfect light, then this is corrupt. I have to leave. That's
Well,
my interpretation.
well, maybe you're right. Maybe TV is just not for her anymore. She just need to go do what it is that she do best, and that means not be in front of the camera.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah. I didn't even know she was on anything. I said, well, dang. And I
Hmm.
like Monique. I like her.
I like her too, but I just feel like it got to the point where she was starting to become insufferable.
Yeah, a little too much. A little
Yeah.
much.
But anyway, and then going over to Housewives of Miami.
Oh, what you got on there?
So Dr. Nicole Martin, ain't that her last name?
Yes. Did she have her baby?
I'm gonna say she been had her baby.
Maybe I didn't know. I'm sorry. My bad.
Shanna, you know this because we talked about this.
Okay,
She
what's
had
that?
her baby, and she not gonna be on the new season because
Yes.
she had postpartum anxiety, I believe.
Uh huh. You're right. Okay, I know she wasn't coming back. Yes, got it.
Yes. Okay. So she went and did a question and answers with her fans or whatever. I believe it was on Instagram. I could be wrong about the platform, but that's neither here nor there. So they was asking her if she would ever come back, and she said she's not sure. There are parts of filming that she does miss, but she is really enjoying having more time for her family and
Hmm.
everything and being at peace. So don't hold your breath about her coming back because at this point, who knows?
Right.
Also, word on the street is that her husband's ex is going to be a new cast member in this upcoming season.
You know what? I was gonna ask now, who's taking her place? Who coming in? Like, what's going on? Are you serious?
So they asked her how she felt about that, and she said that she doesn't know the woman, but from what she knows of her, she can see why they would want to cast her, and she basically has no issue with it. Like, good for her, basically. So
Okay.
it's not any drama or
No
bad blood or anything,
ill. Okay.
because she don't even know the woman, so it's not really it's not a Shannon and Alexa situation.
Gotcha. I got you.
I think it's just more like a coincidence that you
That it
know
happened that
they
way.
have somebody in common. Yeah.
Mm, interesting. Okay. Okay.
But like I said, this is just word on the street. People can film a whole season that we don't see nothing about them. So who knows?
Correct. Absolutely. I definitely agree with you on that one.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Now for the hot tea.
Oh, give it to me.
Now I was not gonna say anything about this because it's about Teddy Mellencamp from Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Okay.
You know who I'm referring to?
Vaguely.
So you may remember from Orange County this season when they did the Schrader's game.
Teddy, right?
Teddy, yes,
Yes,
that
yes, yes,
Teddy.
yes, yes, yes. That Teddy.
And
Okay, I know you're talking
she was on Housewives of Beverly Hills for like 2 or 3 years, something like that. So I can't stand that lady. She's just annoying to me. So I wasn't even going to give this time of day. But the story is picking up steam everywhere else. So I feel like we would be missing out if we did not talk about it also.
about. Okay.
So she and her husband are separated and are going to divorce.
Okay.
Um, it is now allegedly coming out that she had an affair with her horse trainer, who was also married
You know
and whose
what?
wife was pregnant while they was getting it on.
I saw something about that. And I said, the horse trainer. What?
Mhm.
Yo.
Now, this is all. Let me start from beginning to end on everything I've heard. Okay. Oh, she just put me on pause.
I did. So let me tell you something before we go into that. I colored my hair. Okay.
Uh,
And it's
okay.
is leading on to my favorite chair, and I don't like it. So I had to go get a shower real quick. I'm like, oh no, not my chair. Not my
Oh my
chair.
gosh.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Story time. So, allegedly, her husband, soon to be ex husband, Edwin, had cheated on her like 8 years ago or something. She forgave him, they worked it out. He ain't had no slip up since, like they've been good or whatever. And then what the people are saying is that, like I said, the horse trainer is married. I think he has a child already
Uh-huh.
before they got together or whatever, but they was having an affair. They were out of town sleeping together while his wife went into labor and gave birth alone. And, Evan found out, I guess, and then that's why they divorced. And so, and also the horse trainer and his wife are divorcing. And the horse trainer's wife is the one that told Edwin about their affair. And that's how Edwin found out.
Wow.
Allegedly.
But wow.
Now, What I found interesting is that, Teddy does that podcast with Tamara from OC,
Correct.
and they addressed it, and Teddy said that she cannot confirm or deny the rumors, and that all she would say is that there are children involved, and that she's trying to keep things private, blah, 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 blah. Now, I found that to be telling because if all of this is BS, none of it's true, what would be the harm in saying all of this is BS, none of this is true? For
Because
you to
it
sit there
is
and say, for you to say you can't confirm or deny and you can't talk about it, obviously there's some truth, if not
it's
all of it
something.
being true.
Agree. Yeah, it's some truth there. It's what's happening. It's what's happening.
But for legality's sake, this is just what the rumors are. We don't know anything for a fact.
Okay.
I have to put that disclaimer out there because
Don't want nobody coming for us. Got
no,
it.
no. But that's what the word on
Allegedly.
the street is.
Right? Dang.
Also,
Uh-oh.
also, another rumor that's going out about this situation is that Teddy's husband also at one point suspected that Teddy was cheating on him with Kyle Richards. That's another rumor, allegedly. We don't know if that's true.
What the fuck?
That that's what somebody on the Instagram has said.
I cannot. That's a lot of tea being thrown my way here. Especially that.
Like I,
Good. Oh.
like I said, I wasn't gonna say nothing about it at all because I'm not a fan of Teddy. But since the story is picking up traction, I felt like
We
I
gonna speak
owed it
on it.
to our five viewers to let them know what's going
Five. All five of them. All five.
on.
Crazy. Mm. Teddy, Teddy,
um,
Teddy. Boy.
that's all the tea I got.
I ain't got none. After that right there, can't nothing come behind that at all.
Well, we do have a whole 45-minute show we gotta do now, so
And we got a lot of stuff already. All right.
yeah. Let me get one little thing off out the way from top of the gate. I know last week I was talking about Big Brother
Yes.
and the situation with um, Tucker and Rubina and
Uh-huh.
this producer allegedly showing a sex tape of them and that kind of stuff. Turns out those rumors are true. So I did watch Tucker's live on Instagram. He and Rubina did it together,
Uh-huh.
and I screen recorded a large portion of the live, about 8 minutes worth. I was going to post it, and I felt like, I don't even know the legality surrounding that, so I just didn't post it. But he did confirm that what was going on, and they felt they were hurt and betrayed by this person that thought she was a good person.
Yeah.
Turns out she's crazy, and yeah, it's a crazy, sad situation. But I'm glad
Yes,
that
of
they
course.
know. I'm glad that it's public, and I'm glad
Right.
that now that people are aware of it, then maybe CPS can step in and make sure that this doesn't happen in the future.
Right. And take that person out of the equation now. They can't come back to nobody's production team, no nothing. Just you're fired all around. Sorry.
Hmm.
That it's so scary how when you befriend people, you think you got some trust in them, and all they trying to do at the end of on their end is hurt you, and that
Hmm.
sucks. That sucks ass.
Hmm.
Ugh,
Yeah,
I feel bad for them.
I feel bad for them too, but the important thing is they are trying to look on the positive, which is that she got found out, so this can't happen to anyone else.
Right.
Hopefully, and also their relationship is still going strong.
Oh, good. Well, I'm
I would
glad.
say once we got through that conversation on Instagram Live, it felt like they forgot that we was there, and it was just a regular FaceTime call for them, and we were all just
Right.
a bunch of third wheels.
Right. That was it. Everybody else was on mute. It was just them, and that's it. So I'm glad they were trying to get ahead of everything
Yeah.
before it blew up and went all the way left. So yeah, good. Kudos to them for real, for real.
Well, that's that on that.
Okay.
Where we want to start with?
Well, today was well actually was it last night was the premiere of Beverly Hills, and boy, when I tell you this season is going to be epic, it is going to be epic. Okay?
Yes.
Mm, mm, mm.
I
But
tell you.
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you
I,
go
I
first.
just I just got one question. Just one question. What
Okay.
happened to Dorit's accent? Where did it go? Where did it go?
Honey,
Where did
let
it
me
go?
tell you.
I was
Let
like,
me
who was
tell
this
you.
talking? Because this ain't the lady that we know.
This season, Dorit is all business. She ain't playing with no fake phony ass accents. She ain't got time
Not
for it.
at all.
That lady said she is fed up with the bullshit and she gonna let everybody know what she think.
In her
And
real
I've had
accent, her real
and
voice.
several cast members and Andy Cohen all have said that Dorit stays on 10 the whole season.
From the trailer, that's what it looks like.
Hmm.
That's what it looks like. I said to myself, I said, hold, let me just hear this lady talk a little bit more. What? She just don't sound the same now.
She said we ain't got time for that shit.
Whew, not at all. She ain't got time to be putting on the front. She said she gonna be for real this time.
Now, between her feud with Kyle, whose side are you on, if any?
I'm gonna say I'm in the middle of this whole situation. I don't honestly. I may have to go back. I may have to look at some things to understand where their friendship, quote unquote, has gone left. And Kyle feels that the Reeds not being, I guess, genuine or whatever, and Dorit feels that Kyle is just not a real friend and ain't never been there. I don't know. I think both of them right now just playing games. That's how I feel. I don't know.
I I agree with what Erica has said, which is that it's like this each little, little, and then they both are dealing with this shit, like serious shit in their marriage or whatever, and so these little things start to just appear bigger than what they actually are, and it got to a part for both of them where it was just like Dorit keeps saying, the straw that brought the camel's back for both of them on both sides.
Hmm.
But
It's
I will say that even though I have issues with Miss Dorit and her microaggressions, because I ain't forgot that shit from
no,
seasons past,
definitely haven't forgotten that.
I I am siding with her
Oh
because
yeah.
I have always felt that Kyle is phony and a master manipulator,
Well,
and
and then
so I'm
you know,
glad that Dorit is calling that out.
right, because I've noticed in several seasons before she wants to out everybody about what they got going on and want to talk about it, but now it's the tables have turned and it's her turn. She can't take it. She don't want to talk about it. She don't want to do this, that, and the third, but constantly pointing and making everybody else do it. It's your turn, man. But she don't want to speak up. Why now? Why you don't want to say nothing? Your shit is just as important as anybody else's.
And I also agree with Dorit when she said that well, I did see some of next week's episode already,
I
so
didn't. I didn't.
I could be getting my times mixed up. But Dorit did say either this week or she's going to next week that she Kyle can do and say whatever the hell she wants to, and that's always an excuse for it. That's always a reason we should just forgive and move on. But God forbid somebody do one thing to her, and it's just like, oh, you're a horrible person, blah blah blah.
Uh huh.
And that I do agree with her. That is a very unbalanced friendship, and I wouldn't wanna. I'll be fed
I
up
want to
too.
be
I
a
wouldn't
friends
want to
with
get up
like
with
that.
that either.
Right. And I wouldn't even try to make amends because I don't see where Kyle is gonna actually change. She's gonna stay in her ways.
Hmm.
So I would
And
just leave.
Kyle,
Go ahead.
go on. No, you go
No,
on.
go ahead.
I, when Kyle keeps bringing it back to BravoCon and how Dorit said, "Oh, right now Kathy and Kyle laughs after Kyle asked him to spill that drink on her." I'm like, that was a fucking joke.
Right.
Like, you really mad about that?
Right, but do you see how Dorit and Erica like? I know Erica said something about her and PK at BravoCon, but and they were the first ones of the opening scene, just sitting
Hmm.
together and talking. So, like, why is it that Kyle and Dorit can't
Well,
go ahead?
I about to say because that thing between Dorit and Erica that got addressed last season, and Erica gave
But
her a
they still
heartfelt
holding
apology, and
each other.
they made up, and they put it behind them. And I think that that's what Dorit was expecting from Kyle. If we're such good friends and that bothered you, you should have said
Say
something to
something.
me so I could apologize, and this could have been dead. But
Mm,
instead, you want to wait till months later when you need something to throw at me.
right. Let let's get over it. Let's stop. And I felt it was a joke. I mean,
It was a joke.
when you at the BravoCon, you doing digs just to get hype, hype out of the crowd. That's all that BravoCon is. I don't think Dorit said anything out of malice or anything. But
Mm-mm.
Kyle, Jesus Lord, just don't let that lady
And
be on.
you would think for Kyle to be on TV for this long that you would know how to play the game. Stop being so damn sensitive.
Child. She don't know how to not be sensitive.
I just already know I'm not gonna like Kyle this season.
I didn't care for her last season.
I mean, I didn't either, but I just feel like
It's really gonna be heightened up this time. Go around.
maybe I don't know because have you watched the after show?
No, I hadn't.
Now I don't even be watching the Housewives after shows like
I
that,
know
but
you
I
don't. You
watched it
said that.
today. I watched it. I enjoyed it, and it seems like most of the cast is going to be against Dorit.
Oh,
Not everybody,
okay.
but it seems like the majority is going to be against Dorit. That's the vibe I got.
Okay.
But like I said, it's
No,
early.
honestly, in the clips that they've shown for the season, it shows that way. If
Mm,
you had noticed it, like everybody was pretty much harping on Dorit. I don't.
except for Bowles. Bowles loves Dorit.
Rose loves Dorit. Now, let me tell you about something about that beauty queen right there, honey.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to seeing her.
Yes.
That's the boss, literally boss.
Mm-hmm.
I like her. She's beautiful. She dressed so lovely. Let me tell you something that was funny though. Did you notice how when she came through and Dorit had her little disc off her head, that motherfucker slapped that disc right back on her head so she could meet us? Said, "Man, what are you doing? We see you,
Uh-huh.
but okay."
But I really like Boss. She made a very good first impression with
Person,
me, and I really want to see more from her.
yes, I definitely look forward to her being on there this season. Okay, let's
Bose, I mean, not Boss, Bose.
Bose. We're
That's gonna
gonna
be
get it
hard for
right.
me to
We're gonna
keep
get it
up.
right. We're gonna get it right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna just call her boss because she is the
Boss,
boss.
yeah.
Even though she's retired, she's still the boss.
Hmm.
Boom. But yeah,
Can't wait to see more.
I know. I'm excited. Jesus.
It just feels like a nice warm hug, even without the drama. It's just
It
good to see
does.
my
It's
friends
nice to
back.
see our ladies back. Those are our friends. We missed our
Hmm.
friends.
I missed
I,
him.
I did too. I know our Orange County ladies are going off and we seemingly have to, we're watching Potomac. Oh God, we'll get there later. But then Beverly Hills is amazing. I like Beverly. I love them ladies over there. I miss them.
Mhm.
So yes.
Yes. All right.
What
Anything else on this
I
premiere?
I do not. I do want to go to Sutton's one a Sutton party one day. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go. That's all I'm saying on that
Yes.
one. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think we can afford to go,
We
but
cannot
anyway,
afford to go, but it would be nice.
it would be nice.
In my mind, I'm at the party, but yeah.
Yeah. So
What?
let's move on down to
Go ahead.
Orange County
Yes. Yes. Yes.
reunion part two. We know that by the time this episode comes out, part three will have aired, but as you most of y'all know, we're a week behind.
We definitely are, but it's okay. That's how we
It's
feel.
okay. That's how we feel.
Um, Shannon has very much impressed me this go round. She's definitely sticking up for herself. She's definitely ready, and sis is ready to read. What the heck was that?
I heard a noise. I just looked up to see what was going on. It's fine. Go on.
I heard it too. Um, Alexis just can't get her story straight. I Lord, she said you just a friend of.
Shannon, listen, whoever taught Shannon how to read
They did a great job.
deserves a Nobel Peace Prize because Shannon
Girl,
was reading the fuck out of Alexis.
I mean,
She was
up,
not
down,
letting
left, right,
up.
not letting off that neck. She stayed on that lady neck the whole time.
She tore that lady up.
She said, "Oh, you're a TV star." I said, "Ooh, Shannon."
Shannon was getting in the
He
ass, and I loved
was.
every
Cause she's
minute
like,
of it.
you're not gonna come after me knowing I none of this stuff was true. It got thrown out. She had to pay none of that money. Like,
Hmm.
come on, everything.
She had to
Well,
pay her lawyer fees, but
well, yeah. I mean, of course she had to pay them, but she didn't have to pay him, which was the best
yeah,
part about it all.
she
And
won.
just like things that I'm sorry,
You're fine. I'm
things
tired of
that
shit too.
things that Alexis was saying, John was saying. So she was just repeating everything that he was saying. Ma'am, you have no words. You have no mind of your own. That's how I feel.
She has. I'm about to say she has no brain.
No, not at all. They must. Oh, mm, she ain't got no brain.
Mm,
I'm about to say must be in them titties she got.
mm.
She's definitely definition of true blonde.
The dumb blonde, you mean?
I mean, okay, yeah, dumb blonde. Stereotyping people, huh? But yeah,
But yeah,
she don't need to.
and Emily is just really irritating the shit out of me this reunion because why you keep interjecting in the stuff that ain't even got nothing to do with you? You are not the
Everybody's
host.
business. I was a
Everybody.
lawyer. Well, you're not now, ma'am. You're not practicing no more. So please be quiet.
You,
Please let it
you
go.
know what? I want to see what kind of lawyer she was. Keep talking. I'm about to Google this.
Yeah, for me, like you said, she's doing way too much, and she's doing too much of getting in other people's business. Like she just want to comfort Jen. Leave Jen alone. Jen is grown. She can make her own decisions. She don't need nobody else to say nothing about what she got going on. If that lady's happy, then let her be. Man,
Hmm.
apparently you and your husband is getting financed by your in-laws. So please stop it.
So I just put on Google, and this is the little, the little AI overview.
What is that?
So from January 2006 to October 2008, she was a real estate consultant. And then in 2012 to 2013, she was an associate attorney in Salt Lake City.
Oh,
In June 2015 to June 2016, she was a family law paralegal slash associate. And then from July 2017 to June 2019, she was a copyright attorney.
so
So
what you're telling me is that she pretty much worked in the office and did
is
paperwork.
that if not given, she was this hot shot
Right, it is
attorney.
definitely not giving a high figure attorney and you taking on cases, ma'am. Stop it. Stop.
Girl, sit down.
What? Take several C's. As a matter of fact, stop talking. What do you know? What do you know? Nay, please,
I mean,
please.
I'm not gonna take her credentials and her
I'm
education
not.
away from her.
I'm not
But for
either.
her to be going this hard about her being a lawyer and stuff and getting in
But I'm
everybody's
thinking
business,
that she done
you
had.
look stupid.
I'm thinking she got a name up there with everybody else's. You know what I'm saying?
Like
With other
she
people.
made partner and decided to
But
retire early or something.
that part, Nate, why I thought this lady was a for real attorney. She,
I mean, she is what she
yeah, but I
was.
mean,
Is still.
huh?
I'm tired of googling. Anyway,
Don't Google no more. But what? But it's just for me. It's given. I have been in this place, and this place, and I know something about this, this, and this. But you have not taken on cases. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking she was a hotshot lawyer, Nate. For real, for real.
I mean, that's how she's trying to make it seem.
Like my auntie is a lawyer. She is a lawyer.
Oh, what kind of law does she practice?
Baby, don't get. I don't want to lie. Okay. I don't want to lie, but she does. She does. But I don't want to lie about
Okay,
it. 'Cause I
but
can't take.
but you
But
know she go to court and try
but I know
cases.
she go to court and try cases. No, she's like, yeah, so yeah, she goes to
Oh my
court.
gosh.
Okay, but yes,
But but anyway, I also it bothered me how they was coming after what's that lady name? Katie.
Katie,
Her
Katie,
daughter. Her daughter's TikTok. Like her daughter is 20 years old. What you want her to do? Give her a whooping and put her in timeout?
right? She's old enough to
Like
make her own. Like as a 20, she's an adult. I wouldn't say grown adult, but she's an adult who can make her own
mm,
decisions. Now, if I, as a mom, would be like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you some advice. I suggest," but after that, that's on them to do what they want to do. Like,
I
come
just
on,
didn't like
please,
how
people.
hard the ladies were coming for her over that. It felt like they were trying to mom shame her.
Yeah, please don't do that.
That's what it seemed like to me.
Hmm
Like they're
It's
trying to say she ain't shit mama.
it was given that, and I agree with you. I didn't like even and when it came to Katie, it was what they could talk about was the person that got arrested with the kids with her, and then now about her daughter talking with Emily's kids, and then now what she decides to do on TikTok. Like, stop.
Mm, it's not a good look,
It's definitely not a good look because
especially since she's the only minority on that cast right
she
now.
definitely is the only minority. You know what, you dang on Skippy.
Mm,
Whew. Hmm. Interesting.
yeah, isn't it?
Very.
But that's all I got for part two of the reunion. Unless you got something else you want to
No,
bring
I
up.
don't have anything else, and I'm ready for part three. And I think that's the final one of this. And then they'll
Hmm.
be taking a break for a while,
Yeah.
and then whenever they come back from filming. So yes, let's move on. I guess we're gonna go to the East Coast. You want to start down in the South, or you want to start up north a little bit?
We can start down in the south.
All right, well, we're gonna talk about this whole Bell Collective. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. We started the show. We did watch it on Saturday, and damn it, if I ain't forgot, what the fuck? But I know is it one of the ladies that opened their business. What's her name? Latricia, the opioid.
The opioid clinic.
Uh huh.
That's Marie.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. They all. Marie opened her business. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get everybody.
Yes.
Marie opened her business, and that was a beautiful thing.
Hmm.
She's doing what she got to do. She's trying to help other people out here, and the part that upset me was the cousin that she told, asked to come, did not show up, and they had this one-on-one family meeting, and for me, and like I had to understand, I had to sit back and listen and watch, and I was like, what more do y'all want from her? She gave y'all jobs, had y'all come work for her. Like, what, she can't take you but so far. She got you somewhere. You have to take it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what more do you want? What is it that you want?
I feel like, because honestly, I was confused watching that scene about exactly what the real issue is
There
and
is
who
we haven't gotten there.
and how they're trying to resolve it. I feel like there's something else going on. Maybe there's something that the cousin is feeling, or something that's happened, or something that's not being said. Or maybe there's something else being said that got edited out. And that's why it's something, I don't know. It was hard for me to make sense of what was happening,
Well,
to be honest.
well, when Marie met with two other cousins, I think it was on the very first episode, they was like, yeah, Marie, she don't want to come around because she feel that you think you're better than everybody else. And they felt the same way too.
But from Marie's perspective, it's not that she's not coming around because she's better. She's not coming around because she's busy.
Right. And
But it's just the energy at that
it's
sit down with
different.
her and her
It's
cousin.
it's weird.
It didn't feel like she came there to resolve anything. It felt like she came there to
To
have
talk.
an argument.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it felt like for me. Not
It
from Marie,
is
but from the cousin.
from the cousin, right? It's like, what is it that you're searching for? What is it that you want? It is. That's what it is. Like,
What do you need her to
what do you
say?
need? Right. What is it that you're searching for that you're not getting
Hmm.
from Marie? Because from what Marie says, sis came from the bottom, and now she helped her out and tried to get her on the right path. And then she was like, "No, no, no, I was in school and stuff." And I was like, "Well, okay." That, like you said, that whole interaction, it was off. It was misunderstood through the viewer's eyes of what the root. And I'm hoping through the season, maybe we'll find out. I don't know.
Hmm.
Excuse
I
me.
don't know either.
I don't know.
But it was heartbreaking to see Essie and Marie have that scene in which Essie told her that
Oh
she was on the
gosh.
lunch transplant list. I
Yes.
was just, so I just can't imagine if any of my best friends shared that news with me, and then I had to walk into a meeting and pretend like everything's fine.
It's okay. Right. That's
Yeah,
hard.
that's tough.
That's real tough.
I
Oh,
had to go home for the rest of the day. I had to cancel everything.
right. Cancel this. Let's go. Let's start again tomorrow.
Yeah.
And they've been friends for a very long time.
Hmm.
Oh my god, yeah. That
But
broke my heart.
I hope the best for her. I know
Me
I don't
too.
really get a lot of tea on the Oprah Winfrey Network shows, but I hope the best for her. I hope that she's doing well health wise and everything.
I hope so too. I always want the best, especially with somebody in that type of situation. I always want the best from. I always want them to pull through, but then at the same time, you don't want them to suffer. But I hope that she gets what she needs to, continue to thrive
Yeah,
here with us.
yeah.
So yes. Hmm.
And she did say it's a worst case scenario because as of right now, she's doing well. She doesn't have to be on
She doesn't have
oxygen
to
and
breathe on
stuff.
oxygen, right? And that's a good thing.
So yeah, that is good.
Hmm.
Now I want to get into my little pet peeve
Oh, get it, honey.
for this week. Latrice Pearson, the one that's married to Glenn, the
Oh
husband that quit
God.
his job. I I don't know what it is. I feel like just something about her that feels so fake to me, and I don't like it.
I
I
thought
don't
that
like it
too.
at all.
It's
I'm
like she
about
puts
tired
on
of
a
her.
show. She puts on
Yes,
a show. And she tries to put on a
it
good show.
just
She puts on a show.
it just feels real fake and phony, and I don't like it. Well, at least let me clarify. This season, that's
It
what it
feels like
feels like.
that.
I don't think I felt that in the past, but this season I feel that way.
Yeah.
And I didn't like how she said that she's getting this new house because when you elevate everything around you needs to elevate, including your home. I thought
Yes.
that was a I I I thought that was a stupid statement to make.
It was a very stupid statement to make. So you want to elevate because everything else around you is elevating. But maybe I feel that you and your husband or whomever that y'all is together, need to figure
Right.
out that situation first before you think about elevating. Make sure your duckies is in a row. Okay?
If you're trying to elevate everything around you, elevate your marriage. How about
Right.
that? Bless you.
Woo! Thank you.
Again, I forget they come in threes.
Yeah. One night I sneezed one time and Kat was like, "Baby, you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm all right." You only sneeze one time and you always come in threes. And I said, "I know, but I'm fine. Nothing's wrong with me."
Uh-huh.
But yeah. Yeah, I didn't care for that statement too. Like, but who you elevating? Understood. Yes, you want to elevate for yourself, but I feel like she doesn't. She's not doing it for self.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing it for people around her. Trying to keep up with some Joneses. What Joneses them is, I don't know.
Akeisha. Ooh, I said that out loud.
You did. You did. Now, hold on. Now, you know what I gotta do? Like I did the last time. I gotta pull up these people so I know who you talk about.
Oh goodness, I was getting ready to move on.
But go ahead, move on.
Yeah. Did you have anything else from Bell Collective you want to discuss?
No, oh shit, who the fuck am I calling? No, I don't.
Okay.
My
Well,
bad,
since we
y'all.
down south, let's go ahead on to Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Who you want to
Go
start
ahead. I was gonna start from the beginning with the final dinner at whatever the girl ship island that was at, where Destiny
with? Destiny.
had her say, first of all, thank you for finally shutting Shanita up
I
and getting
sure
her,
appreciate that. Sometimes you just need
yes.
to be quiet, sis, and just sit back. Your
And,
two cents
and she did
strong
it so very politely too.
enough. She did. She did it very
And
politely.
I was just glad for her to say her piece. And I was also happy that Mel stuck up for her when pointed out to Sonny that she did give her a stank attitude for no
She
reason.
sure did. Her facial expression for no reason.
So thank you, Mel, for pointing that out.
Uh huh. I'm glad she
Anything
did so.
else?
Not at the dinner. I mean, like I said, at this point for me, when it comes to talking about the whole thruple between Sunny, Moses, and Destiny, it's just time to let it go. And I know
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of a hard thing to do because you probably have some still feelings and emotions because that's a long ass time to be dealing with somebody and for them to just like exit stage right.
Mm-hmm. But
So
let's get into the meat and potatoes
let's
of the
let's talk about the
episode.
meat and potatoes of the situation here because God told mighty.
Ken and Latricia and Marquez, is that how you say his name?
I don't know, but ex or husband. That's what we gonna call
Well, the husband,
him.
all
Mm-hmm.
sitting down to sort their issues out. Baby, Latricia found her voice, and I'm so happy for her.
I'm glad she did too. I'm glad she found it. I'm glad she was able to get out what she needed to say. But I feel that the only reason she was able to do that because this is the second time they've met, but this time is the
Mhm.
first time they've done it with Ken. I think she was able to do that because Ken was there.
I disagree. I think that she was able to do that because now she's comfortable being in front of the camera and she done loosened up. I think that when she had that first meeting, she was still shy and nervous by the cameras and shit. Because I even noticed even before that dinner, when she was on the girl trip, it felt like she was
She
like
voiced.
loose and was like speaking up more and stuff. So I thought it was just a natural her getting used to the camera being there and not being so nervous about it anymore. That's how I took it.
Okay.
Because at that dinner, she was even shutting Ken up so she could say her piece. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like she was hiding behind him in any way.
But I didn't say she was hiding behind, but she had more strength in a sense
Mm.
because he was there, you know. Because
Well,
I
even if that's true, oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, even if that's true, that just speaks to Ken's character and how he can put her at
And
ease to make
he
her feel that
is
she can.
and I for me watching him, I think he's excellent, you know.
Mm,
And for the ex-husband, because we're gonna call him that now, because the divorce papers have been signed. I don't know about
have they?
notarized. I don't know. Signed and notarized. I don't know yet. I don't know. But all I know is that the ex-husband should want somebody like Ken in their kids' life. That's gonna be there, that's gonna nurture, that's gonna be that male figure, that father figure, not no deadbeat ass mother clucker. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So at first, for me, when the two gentlemen were having, the dad was more concerned about the man being around.
Hmm.
I, you know, think I don't know how I want to put this. It just seemed like he wanted to have a dick measuring contest.
Yeah.
That's how I
Well,
felt.
he lost. He
He
lost
definitely lost.
because Ken's was.
I can't with you right now. But anyways, so yeah, it was heartbreaking. He was crying. He was upset because, like, I guess he didn't think that this was the day that was gonna happen. It was finally
Hmm.
gonna come to a head, and they getting it done.
I just had a very big issue with how affected he was by Ken being good to his children. Like you should want somebody that your ex is involved with to be that good to your children. I
Hmm.
want somebody to be that good to my kids. I ain't got no damn kids yet. Like,
Right? He sounds like a bitter baby mama, baby daddy.
yeah.
That's the energy.
But I did feel for him when he started crying.
Mhm.
I feel for any man when I see them crying, first of all, because you know, typically in black culture, when you don't really black men don't really have the space to show their emotions like
Emotions
that without people perceiving them as being weak.
weak.
You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
So that did touch me a little bit because at the end of the day, I do have issues with how he handled leaving his family and his all these excuses and stuff like that. But I don't think he's just like this down and out evil person. I think he somewhere along the way he lost his way, and like Ken said, he needs to go to therapy and get back on
Yeah,
track.
and that was a good suggestion, and I feel
Hmm.
that any and everybody should go. I know such a stigmatism within the black community about going to therapy. We don't do this. We don't do. It's time. It's time. Don't look at it as a negative thing. Look at it as a positive thing because that's how I look at it as. You know,
Hmm.
he definitely needs to go uh to therapy to where they can all be together and all be in one space without the ex-husband feeling threatened
Hmm.
over Ken. And that's how I feel. But when he was crying, I felt he was crying because he was losing his family. Sir, you had
Hmm.
already lost them when you decided to go and I guess since get yourself together.
But I think that was like the reality finally set in
Right.
that this is like, oh, there's no coming back from this. This is what it's gonna be.
Hmm. And I wonder, I mean, she said he left, he disappeared, and then the next minute we found out he was 5 minutes away. How many times between him coming and going were you guys playing family, being family? That's what I want to know. Or there was
It
just
seems
no,
like they weren't.
okay.
From I mean, I don't know, but it seems from how fired up she was. She was seen. It appeared that she was making a point that he was 5 minutes away and still was not coming around to see his kids. That's what it sounded like to me.
That's what she specified. That's what she
Hmm.
specified. And he did say, I was this close, but I didn't come around. So literally, this lady has been doing it all by herself, no support,
Hmm.
since you decided to vacate the house and collect yourself somewhere. But
Hmm.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, and not to be talking about nobody, but mentally, I don't think he's all the way there.
No, I don't. Well, in what way are you suggesting?
I
Or
don't
you
know
just feel
how.
like something's off?
Yes, I feel like something's off. I'll say that.
I definitely think that he might be having signs of depression.
Yeah,
It could be. It could be something else too. On top of
mhm.
that.
It could be. It could be. But like we had stated prior, I hope he decides to go and do some counseling and possibly them do family counseling,
Mm.
to
Oh,
rectify.
he definitely between him and his kids. Like they're gonna need a counselor to help them reconcile if it's been this long since he's been around like that.
Right. Because that's a long time.
Mm.
So yeah.
But and then one little itty bitty thing. I don't think that they should have found the divorce papers right there. They gotta be notarized because
Right
I can speak from experience. When you get your papers notarized, you have to sign in front
in
of
front of
a
the
notary
notary.
for it to count. And I didn't see no notary person. Did you?
I did not neither, and I know that's what you have to do. Trust and believe me. I know.
Yeah, I don't think they divorced. I
I
don't think
don't
that's what them
know.
papers.
And nothing has come across to tell me otherwise. I haven't seen nothing.
Well, I guess we'll find out. I hope this comes up at the reunion. Somebody
I
bring
hope
that
so
up.
too. Of course, it's gonna come up. You know that.
I mean,
Why
I
not?
would hope.
You
I
know,
would
Carlos,
hope.
you gonna bring it up.
We'll see, child. Anyway, what's next?
Oh, I guess we can just like slither on up the Potomac. Mm,
hmm I'll be
mm.
honest. I was packing when I was watching Potomac. I don't remember much of what happened.
So Jassy had a party, threw a party for her boy or fiance, excuse me. I'm sorry, and everybody was invited. So everybody got to meet TJ. Everybody got to meet Ink. Girl,
Ow! Sorry, go
yeah.
ahead.
And then I know they had a little coming to Jesus real quick between Kay and Mia, and then Mia and Karen.
Me and Karen, that was funny. Like, how
That
y'all
was
gonna make
hilarious.
up and still throw shots at each other?
Throwing, pow, pow, pow. Sis wasn't backing down because she said, "I'm not playing with you, so don't play with me." I love me some Kay. Karen Huger, that's my girl. Okay, but go
Now,
ahead.
that scene between Mia, Ink, and Gordon, I don't know why y'all keep putting
That's
Gordon in front of the camera. You know that man gonna say what the shit really is. He is
he
not
gonna
controlling
say
a
what
fake
it is.
storyline.
He not gonna play. He do not want to play these games with these people.
You
I don't
bet.
understand why the kids are at in this space during these type of situations because Mia playing too much. This ain't for her. This
Yeah.
is not where she needs to be. It's given. I protect my kids. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you
Because
don't.
you got Gordon over here thinking that he got like Gordon, and Gordon called it out. He hit the nail on the head. He said that they want him to be over there and get along to prop up their relationship, and that's exactly what she wanted
And he
to
said,
happen.
"I'm not doing it." And
Mm-mm.
I don't blame her at all. And she keeps. He may be going through some mental things. We all go through it. But I think she's making it more than actually what the fuck it is. I
Well,
really think that.
he did say at last season's reunion that he was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and he's been trying to get it under control.
Right.
So she ain't lying with that.
Right. But
But he didn't seem manic in that scene. He seemed like he knew
no,
what
he
he was
seems like
saying.
he's fine and he knows what he's doing.
hmm
You know, sis is playing way too much and I don't like it. She's getting my side eye this week, okay? I don't care for her. She playing too many games. I don't like it. She got these kids involved. For me, and if I was Gordon, we heard me getting this divorce done and I'm going to go to the courts and get custody of my children.
hmm
Because I don't really think, I mean, I can't say I'm not, all I can say is what I see. And I feel like she just doesn't really give two shits about those kids.
That's a
And
heavy statement.
it is a heavy statement, but that what I'm saying is that's from what I see. Because
Yeah.
you sitting here and you telling the girls, oh yeah, when we all get together, we get along. Obviously looking at this scene at the end, no, y'all don't. You just
No.
fabricated a whole lie to everybody. To everybody.
And you know the girls have been doing press since the show came out,
And
and
Wendy
a lot
said,
everybody, Randy, Giselle, Ashley, just about everybody done said the Mia be lying, and they tired of it.
uh-huh. They did. I saw Wendy. She was on who's damn it, I can't remember her name.
I want to say Angela Yee.
Yes, she was on Angela
Is
Yee.
that who
Thank
it
you very much.
was?
That's who it was. She was on
Okay.
Angela Yee, and she was talking about that. And I said, all I could do was shake my head, And I'm a mom, and I know what I expect of myself and what I expect around my children, or what I will want them to be around, and that is not a healthy situation. Um, oh God, I don't even know. I just don't like it. Somebody said she is on the wrong uh TV show. She need to be on Love and Hip Hop.
She make an excellent love and hip hop character.
She would. And then he went to oh, and what was the mouth dropper for me was Gordon was like, "Yeah, it's because of you. She went and had an abortion because she got pregnant by you." So I could see why he think that Jeremiah is his.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he ain't never gone nowhere. He been there since they been married.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. Before, during, and after.
And after. So you know what?
And the
Go
gag is, Ink didn't even know that she had got pregnant and aborted his baby.
did not know, but he found out.
And she didn't deny it.
Not at all. Didn't say one word.
Y'all better stop playing with Mr. G.
I
Better
don't
stop
like
playing with
it.
that man.
And then she goes on, I guess it's Watch What Happened Live and talking about Gordon got a new girlfriend. Got a girlfriend.
She said that.
Yes.
Child.
Leah, why you getting on here lying?
Even if he did get a new girlfriend, so what?
Well, that's how I feel. So, but I don't, Mia, please.
You can't trust nothing that girl say.
Ain't at all. I can't trust as far as I can throw it, and I can't throw her ass pretty far. I
'Cause I ain't gonna go there. Anyway.
well, Ashley finally doing divorce, getting a divorce. Finally, I guess
Mm,
after 2 years.
we'll see.
Right.
This been her
Yeah.
storyline for the past 2, 3 seasons. Okay.
Uh, we
We'll
shall
see.
see.
I'm talking about that gremlin.
She is all titty and no ass.
Mm.
I'm sorry. Because I seen her. I think it was Wendy, Ashley, and I don't remember if it was Jazzy or Kay that did a TikTok dance.
Jazzy.
It was Jazzy.
It
Boy,
was
I said,
Jazzy.
"Oh man, Ashley ain't nothing but
When they did
titties."
that dance to $1 Million Baby. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was Jazzy.
awful, awful.
Well, any closing remarks?
No, I guess we just gonna see what happens on next week's episodes, and we will get back together next week to talk more shit. Oh wait, it's Thanksgiving week. Are we okay? We'll talk about that later. We'll get with production later, and we'll talk about that.
I'm fine with filming the night before Thanksgiving if you are.
That is fine with me. Let me check because my baby plays soccer, but we'll get together and we'll figure this out.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and theys and thems,
Theys and
if you
thems. Love
if
it.
you like what you've seen and heard and you want more, please like, comment, download, subscribe, review, do all of the positive things, and we'll be back
Yes.
next week.
All
Maybe.
right. Right, maybe.
Maybe. Good night.
Peace.